Welcome everyone to Throwback Gaming's Let's Play of the After School Murder Club, Part 4. Last time we raced Plant Hoarder to school, streaking style, and afterwards we saw the class president be a bully to the teacher, causing the teacher to jump out of the window. And finally, we overheard a conversation right outside the murder club where Plant Hoarder and Chuck Norris, that's not his last name, talk about possibly they're going to use me to please Teeps, which I'm guessing is the principal of the school, which is the cat thing that doesn't die. So I'm guessing they're going to offer my soul to the cat or something so that the cat can live on forever or whatever. So yeah, we did something about that. We also did an invasive maneuver, so Chuck didn't know we heard him. Except the first time we jumped out the window and died, so no good. But the second time we managed to overcome that by hiding inside of cardboard box B for the win. And now we're inside the classroom. And we are stuck with the choice of deciding who we want to talk to. Plant Horror was talking to Chuck and she felt bad for sacrificing us, so we already have her sympathy. We got on Clay's good side because we took our shoes off. They said Anka doesn't want to be talked to until she has 4 cups of coffee, and she's only had 1, so we're not going to talk to her. Let's try to get on Chuck's good side. Maybe getting on his good side will change his mind about sacrificing us to the evil cat god thing of their school. What is Chuck Senpai up to? I look over at him, seated at a desk by the door. He's taken out something out of his school bag. It's a kind of circular machine, perhaps. And he's tinkering with it. I can't quite see what it is, but I can see a small screwdriver in his hand. I wonder what he's doing. I wonder. It sounds like he likes working on stuff, but it's circular. I don't know what could it be. I wave at him, trying to get his attention. Psst. Chuck Senpai. Notice me. We have such grace and dexterity. After a moment, he lifts his head and looks in my direction. He has a distracted look on his face. Hey Will, what can I do for you? I bowed my head slightly. Sorry to bother you, but have you got a minute? He glances down at the contraption on his desk, whatever it may be. Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations. Oh. Can I help you at all? I don't know much about machinery, I'll admit. But maybe I'll be a fast learner. Well, considering your streak so far, I kind of doubt it, but you could be wrong. I mean, I could be wrong. Chuck shakes his head slightly. Nah, I got this. You'll see what it is soon. I think you'll like it. I don't know, he's trying to kill us, so maybe not. I flashed him a hearty thumbs up. Okay. Can't wait to see what it is. He returns to his calibrations. And I cast my eyes around the classroom once again. There are still 3 more club members I can hang out with. Oh, I guess we're going to talk to everybody, apparently. Okay. Let's go see what Clay's doing. My eyes come to rest on Clay. She's seated in the center of the room just a few tables away. But in another sense, she's miles away from me. Her features are rigid with concentration. She has a stylus in one hand, and she's drawing on the screen of her large tablet device. I watch her, entranced. I wonder what she's drawing. This is very riveting. Yes? Can I help you with something? Crap. She caught me staring. That is kind of creepy. That's a bad habit of mine. I smile at her, rubbing the back of my head sheepishly. Sorry. It's just... the last time I drew on something, my dad grounded me for 3 months. Well, what did you draw on? That was totally unfair, by the way. How was I supposed to know that that crappy painting was a gift from his beloved 4th wife? Okay, first of all, your dad's been married 4 times, more than 4 times. I'm guessing your mom is his 5th wife. Then again, it's kind of weird that he has a painting from his beloved 4th wife if he's not his current wife. Unless she died, which might be the case. I was just thinking, I haven't tried drawing anything more than a doodle since then. She's considering her options, apparently. Do you want to try drawing something with me? Thank you. My mouth flops open in surprise. Eh? That would be the best, Clay-senpai. Okay. She stands up. Oops. What'd it say? She stands up, smoothing down her skirt with both hands. Then she picks up her tablet and pads across the room towards me. But instead of pulling a chair up to my desk, she sits down on the raised part of the floor, not far from the window. Huh, interesting. She looks like a school teacher. This is much more comfortable. Now that she mentions it, the stiff wooden chair I'm sitting in is starting to make my back hurt. I slide out of it and take a seat next to her. I stretch out my legs and wiggle my toes. You're right, Clay-senpai. This is so much more comfortable. She smiles shyly at me and then looks back at her tablet screen. You said yesterday you wanted to see some of my work? I nod enthusiastically. I'm kind of scared. Yes. I'd love to. Oh, what kind of thing do you do? This is gonna be bad. Maybe it's just because she's so close to the window, but a dark cloud seems to pass across Clay's face for a moment. Anger. Okay. Pain. Fear. Aggression. I love how the last one was a gunshot. Does she kill people and then paint their picture afterwards? Because I'm pretty sure everything she just listed was a motive for murder. Manga? You said manga. Oh my goodness, help me. Or... it's a bit more complex than that. Here, let me show you. Okay, time to scream. She brushes her finger across the tablet screen. A folder full of images soon appears. These are a few that I did recently. I'm scared. I scooch closer to her and take a look at the tablet. That's creepy. The first drawing that Clay shows me is a woman's mouth. It It has sharp white teeth, a long pink tongue, and is dripping with bright red blood. What is she, a vampire? The same shade as her lipstick. It's really well drawn, that's for sure. But it isn't quite what I expected from a shy, polite girl like Clay. Wow. I feel like it's a bit scary or it's a bit sexy. Oh my goodness. No. Don't say it's... I mean, I guess I could see why someone would say it's sexy because, you know, it's like suggestive, but... Put scary. It's a bit scary. Really? I suppose you could see it that way. She swipes her finger to the left, and then the next image appears. Oh my goodness. Dude's face is cut off. The second drawing is even more gruesome than the first. This time, the subject has a white mask for a face. They're in the middle of pulling that mask off. And the contents of their skull can be clearly seen. Brains. Blood. Teeth. With an empty black hole in the center. Oh. This one, I think it's relatable or I think it's worrying. It's very worrying. She's gonna kill us. I think it's worrying. I see. That's interesting. She swipes her finger again and brings up the next image. Third drawing. That's really weird. I'm not even sure what it's supposed to be. It looks kind of like Chuck. Perhaps. This one, it makes me want to laugh or it makes me want to cry. Makes me want to cry. But I'm not really sure why. Sorry. Oh. I've never heard anyone say that before. She pauses for a long moment, lost in thought. And then she lowers the tablet to her lap. Well, she's got a very dark headspace. So, what do you think? I can see why they don't have none of her stuff put up. It's very morbid. I cut my chin in my hand and think about it for a while. I don't really know the first thing about art, but, well, I think they're really good or they're really interesting. I think interesting is the right thing to say, because, I mean, it's good, but it's creepy. I think they're really interesting. They kind of make me think, I guess. I see. Clay will remember that. I'm happy to hear you say that. Okay, apparently we're getting on her good side. I want my art to make people think. That's much better than someone just saying that it was good. And, okay, so we picked the right answer. She'd rather them think about it than just say it was good. So we picked the right choice. That's good. Then forgetting all about it. She holds up the tablet again. So, did you want to try drawing something yourself, Wilson? My eyebrows rocket upwards. Can I? Sure. She taps her lower lip thoughtfully with the stylus. Why don't we agree on a subject? I'm kind of scared what her subject suggestions might be. And then we can both try drawing it, except you're probably going to look so much better than ours, even though it might be creepy. I smile warmly at her. Her soft, melodious voice is comforting like distant rainfall. Feels like she's speaking a lot more freely now. Maybe she's starting to get comfortable with me. I love that idea. What should we draw? Maybe a ghost? What about the moon? Or let's draw Plant Senpai? Let's do the ghost. I want to see if she draws a picture of the cat. Maybe a ghost. A ghost. I like it. She holds the tablet out to me. Do you know how to use one of these? Probably no idea. Not at all. I'll show you. Girl, you might regret this decision. We are very good at breaking things. We might destroy your tablet and then you're going to murder us in our sleep. Excuse me. It's pretty straightforward. We can both sketch something, and then I'll put them side by side when we're finished. Sounds fun. But mine won't be as good as yours, Clay Senpai. We all have to start somewhere. So first of all, "30 minutes later, I have completed my first masterpiece." Oh. Use the word masterpiece in quotations. Clay's explanations about using the tablet were easy to understand. And while I suppose it isn't perfect, I am quite proud of what I created in just half an hour. I try to hide the smug look on my face as I hand back the stylus. All done. Your turn now, Clay Senpai. Okay, let's give this a shot. It's gonna be creepy. If she draws a ghost of us, I'm gonna be scared. 10 minutes later, Clay puts down the tablet. It's just a rough sketch, but rough sketch. I think I'm finished too. Wow, Clay Senpai. That was fast. Shall we take a look at them? I'm a little scared too. If it's our ghost, I'm gonna be concerned. Clay holds the tablet so we can see clearly the screen. We can both clearly see the screen. Okay. So this is mine. I mean, out of everything she's drawn so far, that's probably the least creepy thing, but it looks kind of sad. Like it's wailing out. The ghost Clay drew. Wow. It's kind of cute, but also kind of sad. I just see really sad. Yes. I think the afterlife, if there is one, must be a place of many different emotions. Yeah, I can agree with that. You do? I never really thought about that before. I think about it a lot. I bet you do. She seems like she'd be the kind of person to be like that. What the dead might feel one after you kill them and then paint their picture. What they might say to us if they could. What they might do to us. Okay, let's take a look at your interpretation. Ours is gonna look like some kind of like little kid drawing. Clay swipes a finger across the screen, and my masterpiece slides into view beside hers. That's cute. It took us 30 minutes to make this. Clay stares at the true drawing side by side. Her face expressionless. I feel a swell of pride in my chest. Not bad at all for our first attempt. What do you think, Clay Senpai? She's probably thinking, what can I say without being insulting? Did I do good? It's pretty good, yeah. Yes. You can definitely tell what it's supposed to be. Good job, Will-san. That was awesome. Thank you for letting me into your world, Clay-senpai. No worries. It was fun. I think I'm gonna work on my drawing for a little bit longer. Okay. I snap her a crisp salute and then stand up. I'm gonna see what someone else is doing. I leave Clay to her drawing and look around the classroom once more. There's still a couple more members I could hang out with. Okay, let's play a game with Plant. I peer over at Plant. The green girl's attempt is focused entirely on her phone. Her fingers are tapping on the screen so quickly and rhythmically, it's kind of like a beating drum, or a drum beat. I begin to nod my head in time with her. Hey, buddy. You having a good time there? I blush and cover my face with my hands. Sorry. I was just wondering if you'd like to hang out, like you said. Sure thing. You want to see the game I'm playing right now? Yeah. To be honest, I don't play video games very often. You're missing out, Will-san. They tend to be too difficult for me, it's too hard to understand. Well, I can believe this. But I'm sure a whiz like Plant can give me some pointers. Hold on a sec. I watch as she removes her feet. What? I mean her roots. Oh, from the bucket of water under her desk. And then leaving wet footprints. Root prints. Oops. Let's go back. Oh, that's so cute. I like her eyes out. Okay, let's go back for a second. No. Here we go. And then leaving her wet footprints, root prints, in her wake, she walks over to where I'm sitting. Okay. And then we get this image. She stands by my desk and shows me her phone. So here's what we're gonna do, new kid. You're gonna download the same game as me, okay? And if you like it, we can play together. Once you reach level 16. Okay. Watch us not get past level 1. Just show me what to do, Plant Senpai. A few minutes later, Plant finishes installing the game on my phone. She hands it back to me. No offense, but your phone is so old and beat up, I think the game should still run. But have you considered getting a new one? I tilt my head in apology. I probably will soon. As soon as my sister gets bored of hers. Your sister? Yeah. I have a sister. A stepsister, actually. Her name is... Enter your sister's first name. Okay, what should we name our sister? Sister. I don't know. Will Grayson. Garrison. I don't know. What's her name? Wait a second. Let me see. What was that girl's name? It's not Betty. I think it's like, it was some kind of simple name, I think. Let's see. What is her name? Ugh, what's her name? Her name is Jane. That's right, Jane. I'm gonna forget Jane. Come on, I knew it was something like kind of common. Her name is Jane. Plain Jane. She gets a new phone every couple years. And I get her old one. Oh. A hand-me-down, huh? I get it, I get it. I have an older sister too, actually. We get on pretty well. Big girl. Her root system covers most of southern Japan. Oh my goodness. Oh no, Jane isn't my older sister. She's 2 years younger. She's 2 years younger than me. Really? So you get like a hand me up? Yeah. I suppose. Probably because she's smarter than you and your parents have more faith in her, which is kind of sad. My parents can afford to buy new phones for both of us, so that's fair enough. Not really. Anyway, shall we give this a go? Okay, so our actual mom is our stepmom, so I don't know if our real mom actually died or what, but interesting. Anyway, shall we give this a go? Yep. I tap the icon for the game, and after a few seconds, it starts up. Tashi Roback. That's an unusual name for a video game. Yeah. It just came out a few months ago. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of addicted to it. Yeah, I know. Your Toast friend said that you were up all night playing it. Okay, so let's check it out. Just tap anywhere to start. I follow our instructions and press my fingertip to the screen. And the game begins. Between the shining burden and the burning helm is a mixed world. Once they left this island, Angel no longer need the mighty power. But in their absence, the ground below opened up a huge hunger. And many despicable demon of different form that started roaming. Until the angel returned from a distant space. Only a special sound can protect people. You are this amazing new voice. Until the angel begin to roll back, you have to deal with all the evil things. Go immediately and meet them. Please enter your username. Really? Will Gary-san. We are Will Gary-san. It looks like the game starts in an old abandoned village. I am standing in an open field surrounded by wooden houses. Plant leans over my shoulder explaining the controls. So first of all, you want to do this. And this, and then this. With her help, I managed to make my character walk around the screen. This game seems simple enough so far. Plant Senpai. Is there much of a story to this game? I didn't really understand what it was saying at the beginning. Oh yeah. The translation isn't the best. I must say it sounds kind of bad English, but there is a pretty deep story though. About the history of the angels and why they left, that sort of thing. But it's mostly lore entries in the Tenshipedia. Me and Toastron have been having fun piecing the plot together ourselves. I see, I see. I have no idea what she's talking about. I walk around some more. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing. But I haven't died yet, so points for me. I think I'm winning. And we just died. Level 2 Junior Kaigo has arrived. What the hell? She's got one green eye or yellow eye and one red eye. Suddenly a demon schoolgirl popped up. Ah! What do I do, Plant Senpai? Okay. It's a turn-based game, right? So all you do is choose your next move from this menu here, see? Okay. I'll give it a try. Holy War, go! Offense, maintain, entice, or evaporate. It's the turn of Will Garrison. I'm guessing offense is attack, maintains defense. I don't know what entice is. And evaporate sounds like it escape. Okay. Let's see what entice does. Will Garrison dance crazy. Junior Kaido had no impression of Will Garrison's dance. What the hell? It's the turn of Junior Kaido. Junior Kaido offenses. Its attack hits. Will Garrison loses 11 horsepower. Will Garrison has 38 horsepower and remain. Okay, well, dancing didn't work. Let's try maintain this turn. Will Garrison starts to maintain. It's the turn of Junior Kaigo. It attacks. Its attack missed. What the hell? Let's try attacking this time. Well, Garrison's offense is pivotal. Junior Kaido loses 15 horsepower. It has 28 horsepower to remain. What the hell? It's Junior Kaigo turn. It defends. It's a hit. Will Garrison loses 11 horsepower. Okay, let's offense again. It dodged. Okay. Okay. It dances sweetly. What the hell? It didn't even do anything, so I don't get it. Let's try dancing back and see what happens. We dance crazy. Jaco is enticed by Will Grayson's dance. What the hell? It's the turn of Junior Kaigo. It's still enticed and will not offend. Okay, so it won't attack us this turn. Alright, let's offense. It's pivotal. It loses 18 horsepower. It has 10 HP left. Or horsepower left. What the hell? It's the turn of Junior Kaigo. It dances sweetly. What the hell? We'll entice. Will Garrison dances crazy. It has no impression on her. Okay. What the hell? It's the turn of Junior Kaiko. It offends. But the attack missed. Alright, let's take her out. What the hell? Alright, we're gonna offend. That should take her out. Its attack's pivotal. She loses 16 horsepower. Minus 6 horsepower and remain. What the hell? What the hell? Plop. Junior Kaiko is descended. Will Garrison is ascended. Will Garrison gained 119 trial point. Will Garrison flow into level 2. I did it, Plant Senpai. I won. I think. I'm so excited that I almost dropped my phone. Plant pats me on the shoulder. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Well done, new kid. You survived your first random encounter. Want to play some more? Yeah. I feel unstoppable now. Great. Emboldened by my new decisive victory, I continue to explore the old town. You took a fair bit of damage in the last battle. You're down to 27 hit points. Let's see if we can find any healing items. They kind of look like little harps. They usually spawn right after an encounter. Okay, Plant Senpai. Maybe there's one over here. I steer my character off towards one of the old buildings. Level 119 Carpy arrived. 109. Excuse me. Do you want to have a bad time? We so dead. Another demon. Is she a clown? A witch? Is she a clown witch? Well, whatever she is. She doesn't look so tough. She's a level 119. Wait. Level 119. Thank you. I've never seen an enemy that high level before. And I've been playing this game for months. It must be a really rare encounter. Probably not something you can win at your level. When your turn comes, you should probably just try to evaporate. Okay. I think I understand what Plan is trying to tell me to do. Yo, She-Witch. Let's go. Holy War, go! It's the turn of the Carpy. Yeah, we're so dead. It cast a magic of Earwax Inferno. We so dead. Its magic is pivotal. Will Garrison loses 227 horsepower. Will Garrison died. You are already dead. Angel will never come back. Marthas restrained. Aww. I got killed. This game is hard. You just got unlucky, that's all. You really did good for your first go. You should probably play more in your free time. Once you get to 16, we can team up and you can team up with me and Toast-chan. Okay, Senpai. I'll definitely do that. I'll catch up to you two in no time, just you wait. The green girl beams down at me. I believe in you, new kid. I'm gonna carry on playing for a bit. Was there anyone else you wanted to hang out with? I watch as planned as she heads back to her seat by the window. And then once again, I take a look around the club room. There's one more club member I haven't hung out with yet. Alright, time to have coffee with Anka. By this point, hopefully she'll have had more than 4 cups of coffee. My parents never let me drink coffee. They say I'm wired enough already. I believe it. Or do they say that I'm weird enough already? That's another possibility. Either way, they never let me drink coffee. And that's fine, I suppose. But the aroma coming from Anka's corner of the club room, it's enticing, inviting, intoxicating. I want to give it a try. No. I want to experience coffee. Anka is a tiny bit intimidating to talk to, but I ball up my fists, screwing up my courage, and make up my mind. And then I raise my hand and wave over to her. Anka? She doesn't seem to notice me at first. Her attention is completely absorbed in her coffee. I wave to her again. Anka. This time she looks up from the rim of her cup. What? What do you want now? And why do you have no socks on? Don't tell me Clay got to another one. Her gaze feels like it's boring a hole through me. She's intense. Perhaps. Could you come over here for a moment, please? Again? Fine. But I'm bringing my cup with me this time. Anka stands up and stomps across the classroom, coffee cup in hand. When she arrives at my desk, she glares down at me, hand on hip. And then she takes another sip. You know, this is, excuse me, a damn fine cup of coffee. She sighs happily as if she's just given herself a present. So, Stella said you're into running around naked or something. I nod up at her. Mm-hmm. Would you like to join me sometime? Not this again. Please smack him. Plant Senpai did this morning. No. That sounds really boring. She places her coffee cup down on my desk. The liquid inside is pitch black. The steam rising from it is making me dizzy. It smells so good. Let me guess. Did you want to try some? I nod again, even more eagerly. Yes, please. Well, I suppose I can make you a cup. But don't go thinking that makes us friends or anything. I'm definitely not running around with no clothes on, thank you very much. I just think it'd be selfish of me to keep coffee this good to myself. And the other club members don't really appreciate coffee like I do. So, do you have any preferences? I blushed slightly at Anka's unexpected question. You mean like, do I prefer girls or boys? Oh my god. No, she's asking about coffee. Oh, she's asking about coffee, not who you like. Okay. What? No. I mean, do you like your coffee black like mine? Oh, good question. I think most people take coffee with milk and sugar. They call it a cappuccino or something. I've heard that coffee tastes really bitter by itself. But maybe that's a good thing? I suppose I won't know until I try it for myself. I would like my coffee with lots of milk and sugar, please, or black as midnight on a moonless night, please. Hers is black, so you know what? We're gonna take the black coffee because she'll probably like that answer, even though I don't really drink coffee, but I do occasionally splurge and get a caramel macchiato because it's really sweet. Black as midnight and a moonless night, please. Good choice. Yep, she'll remember that. She seems impressed for some reason. Wait here. Anka returns to the coffee machine at the back of the room. She refills her own cup, and then retrieves another cup from the locker and fills that up too. I can barely contain my excitement as she walks back to my desk. She places the second cup in front of me. Here you go. Thanks. I carefully mimic her movements. First, I pick up my cup and breathe in the aroma. Mine has a strong earthy scent. And then in unison, we bring up the cups to our lips. And we each take a long sip. My first ever cup of coffee is rich, bitter, and very hot. The inside of my mouth instantly feels like it's on fire. How am I supposed to swallow this? My throat is going to melt. Before I can stop myself... Whew! Oh no. I spit out the burning lava. She's going to kill us. She is going to murder us. I feel like I should say something here. Damn good coffee. I'm gonna walk away now. And hot. My right boob is burning. My right boob is burning. What the hell is wrong with you? I'm so sorry, Anka-senpai. I mean, Anka. I just wasn't expecting it to be so hot. Unbelievable. Unforgivable. I could quite happily kill you for this. But... well, I suppose that's against the rules. You're just lucky I have a spare shirt in my locker. I bow so deeply that my forehead smacks into the desk. Ow. I really am sorry, Anka. Whatever. I'm going to get changed. As I cower in my seat, she strides off towards the doorway. Oh, and... touch my coffee machine while I'm gone, and I really will kill you. No matter what the president says. I don't think Anka likes me very much. You just spit hot coffee on her chest. Moron. I can still hear her footsteps as she stomps away down the corridor. I take another experimental scent of the coffee she made for me. Ah. Now that I'm mentally prepared for the temperature, it really does taste divine. I can see why Anka is so obsessed with this stuff. I quickly finish the entire cup. I suddenly feel all jittery. My bare toes are twitching. I want to get up and do some. If we touch our coffee machine, but I don't know what it is. Whatever it is, I want to do a lot of it. Uh-oh, caffeine hat. Is this wired? Am I wired? My hands are shaking, but I'm not sure if it's because of the coffee or because Anka yelled at me. I hope she can forgive me. I don't want this to be my only cup of coffee we share, but for now, come to think of it, I've spent some time with everyone now. Except for Chuck-senpai. I wonder what I should do next. I suppose I could have a quick stride around the baseball field again. Oh, streak around the baseball field again before the president arrives. But, just then, I hear something. Footsteps. Someone is walking down the corridor and finally stopping outside the door. The door opens and somebody steps in. Mr. President? Yep, it's Panicus Drinkerson. That name kills me. President of the Murder Club. Take your mask off. I want to see your face, which probably is like a monster face or something. Greetings, friends. Close your eyes and listen. Just like yesterday, his voice is muffled slightly by the mask he wears. But again, I hear his next words loud and clear. I wonder if that thing he was working on was a music box. Once more, it's time for Words with Panicus, episode 119. The word of today. Goatman. What? What? That was very random. Okay, that's right, comrades. Nefarious goatmen stalk the halls of the school as we speak. Goatmen. Goatmen. Really? Each one more brazen, more bloodthirsty, and more bearded than the last. I barely survived an encounter with them just now on the way here. Okay, this dude is delusional. There is no goat. And then again, we have a plant creature, so there might be goatmen, but I doubt it. But we cannot let them run amok any longer. If we don't do something, those buck boys will be the end of us all. Bobcat. What can I do for you, Chief? I may require your services this weekend. I need someone with your knowledge of military-grade firepower. This dude has knowledge on military-grade firepower? I hope that's not serious. We're going hunting? That we are. Apparently they're going to kill some people. Lovely. Tomorrow we hunt the Goatman and his cud-chewing kin. Sounds like fun on a bun. I'll bring extra ammo. Oh dear lord. The masked president of the murder club turns his attention to me. Good to see you again, Gary-san. I was worried that those behooved Billies had claimed you as a victim. I shake my head reassuring, showing him that I'm just fine. I haven't seen a single Goatman since I got here, Paint Senpai. But I'll be careful on my way home, I promise. That's delightful to hear. I don't even know what to say about that. I've encountered many a cryptid in my time here at Mimo High. The Loveland Frogman, the Louisiana Leopard, the Butter Dog. What? Oh god, the Butter Dog. But the Goatmen are easily my top 5 most detested. This dude's delusional. He's got like schizophrenia or something. You wouldn't believe what number 1 is. So please, be on your guard at all times. The thought of losing another member gives me chills. This is the first time I've really spoken to the club president. Yesterday, he just stared out the window mumbling to himself. I should get to know him a little better. One more thing, Paint Senpai. What exactly is a cryptid? Have we met somewhere before? How do you feel about cardboard boxes? I can't place your accent. Where are you from? Let's ask if we met somewhere before. Have we met somewhere before? Yes, we met yesterday. Oh. I meant... Have we met somewhere before yesterday? You seem so familiar to me somehow. But I can't remember where we could have met before. I think it was snowing or something. I'm afraid I don't recall that myself. And besides, it hasn't snowed here in 2 years. You're probably thinking of someone else. I'm not the only person in town who wears a mask and a hoodie, you know. Why do you wear a mask? It's very strange. And suspicious. I guess that's true. Senpai? Do you know someone called Icky? No. That is a lie. I don't. There is no Icky. Never mind then. It was just a name that popped into my head. For some reason. Alright, let's ask him where he's from. I can't place your accent. Where are you from? If you don't mind me asking. He has such an unusual voice. I've been wanting to ask him about it ever since we first heard him speak. Oh no, I get that a lot. People usually assume I'm from Okenda. Where's that at? Oh yeah, that makes sense. Oh, but I'm not. I'm actually from Hokkaido? The Scotland of Japan. Interesting. It's really cold in Scotland. That's an interesting way of putting it, senpai. What can I say? I'm an interesting guy. Let's ask him what a cryptic is. What is a cryptic? I'm glad you asked. A cryptic is defined as an animal whose existence or survival is disputed or unsubstantiated. Better known would be Bigfoot. So basically stuff that people argue exists but hasn't been proven to exist. The Loch Ness Monster. The Humble Yeti. I recently spent an entire month searching for some of them. My travels took me all over the world. And I encountered a great many dangers. Wow, Paint Senpai. I'd love to travel around the world myself someday. There is much to see out there, Garrison. I am a member of an esoteric order, you see. Its name changes on an almost daily basis. But we seek out those forces that roam the forest and dark bowers of man's domain. I have scaled the mountains of madness, seen the color out of space, stalked in the shadows of Chernobyl, and braved the dark descent of amnesia. And now, I am forced to asking in terrible hunger in my very own home. It's talking about the cat. I know how that feels. Sometimes my parents refuse to give me any dinner. Why? And I get terrible hunger myself. Your parents are abusive to you. Yes. That's what I meant. Alright, what about cardboard boxes? How do you feel about cardboard boxes? I suppose they're useful if you need to store or transport things, bodies. Why do you ask? No reason, really. It's just, back in middle school, we went to a day trip to a nuclear weapons disposal facility off the coast of Alaska on one of those islands of the Fox Archipelago. Anyway, while I was there, I found an abandoned cardboard box, and I was just looking at it. And suddenly, I got this irresistible urge to get inside. No. Not just an urge. More than that. It was my destiny to be there. In the box. We all harbor strange destinies, Garrison. Yours is inside a cardboard box and mine lies elsewhere. Yeah. Cardboard boxes are cool. They're just something I'm interested in. Well, that and streaking. Oh, you should come streaking with me too, Paint Senpai. Plant Senpai already gave it a try this morning and she did great. I'm finding it to be really liberating. Maybe. But the hoodie stays on. Okay, deal. Well, if that's everything, I need to write down my latest findings. Those goat-faced Gimboys won't rest for a moment. It's been good getting to know you, Garrison. You too, Paint Senpai. Without another word, he strides over to the bulletin board on the wall and begins scrawling something on a post-it note. I watch him transfixed. What an interesting life the president leaves. Chuck steps up next to me and places a big hand on my shoulder. Well, we're going to stop here because this has been a whole lot. And I don't know what's going to happen next. Maybe he's about to show us his contraption that he was working on. But we'll save that for next time. We've done a lot today. We talked to everybody, including the president. We got to learn about everyone and seen some interesting and yet disturbing things at the same time. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Subscribe to the channel so when videos come out. And we'll join up again for the next episode. Feel free to comment below on what you thought about the episode, with the different characters. You can tell me who your favorite character is up to this point. I think right now my favorite character is probably Plant Whore, because she's been the most friendly to us, and she feels she wants to protect us, but at the same time she kind of feels like she can't. So we'll see how that turns out. But until next time, everyone, peace out, everyone.